Okay, this is interesting. An investment opportunity. A mysterious person reaches out wanting to make a large investment into Rowan's small business. No strings attached, except the money? Huh. Welcome back to episode 8 of Yes, We Are Open. Here we are with Rowan in her business, Rowan's Jewels. And so far, so good. Things are going pretty good. Rowan has been off to a strong start. Her and Hayden are both really happy that Phoebe is doing well, living at her grandparents, and that slowly but surely she's starting to come back to herself. And if you want to see more of Phoebe's journey, check out my new series about Phoebe called A Young Widow's Journey. The link is down in the description and also in the card right now. But getting back to Rowan, she's been working really hard in her business trying to get up to the 4th level. As we can see, she is holding a gemology class, and so far it's going pretty well. But can she get up to that 4th level? It's taking her a long time, and I gotta tell you that this part of the game, businesses and hobbies I'm talking about, really makes it challenging for the player. It's not easy to get up to these levels. You really have to push it. You really have to put a lot into it. Just like in real life, if you want business to succeed, you need to really put the pedal to the metal and you need to devote a lot of time and effort into it, especially when you're not making a lot of money at first. But so far, so good. She's doing pretty well. Right now, she has a discount day. Her merchandise has basically flown off the shelves because she had it at 25% off. And now she's just doing her class and getting some customers in, and they all seem to be happy. This one in particular seems to be having a hard time. So she's going to offer some mentoring to this customer and see how that goes. Okay, well that didn't work out. So instead she's going to offer mentoring to this customer. I believe that's Atlas Michelson. And she's going to go ahead and do that right now and see if the customer is going to take her up on that offer. And the customer seems like, what's that? He can't get in there? Why? Oh, this one's back. Okay, so mentor this one instead. Yeah. All right, so she's going to go ahead and mentor this customer and try to get to that item off of the class. And the classes are not easy to do at all. You really have to go through each of these steps. You cannot cheat your way out of it. That is until Reverso comes out with the next release of UI extensions and probably gives us a cheat for that. But right now, you can't do that. So you do have to go through all the steps. It's challenging. It's not easy. And I like that the Sims team has made this tough. So hopefully, in the next 2 episodes, we will be able to get to the 5th and final level. But right now, we are concentrating on just getting to the 4th. And we're very, very close. We are so close to getting to that 4th level. And I'm really hoping we can do it in this episode. So we'll see if we can do that. The class is progressing nicely. Rowan is trying to get those last couple of minutes on the mentoring from the class knocked out. And now she has discovered that she's got a disruptive customer in the shop. So she's going to try to handle this by discussing crystal properties and hopefully ticking off another item on the menu when it comes to teaching the class. Because the classes really do help you get higher in business renown, which is really good, whether you're on the Dreamer or the Schemer track. And there are some things on the Schemer track I have noticed that I do like. And what? Oh no, the cat is sick. Oh no, the cat's throwing up in the shop. That's not good. Kira, what are you doing? Can you help out at least? And she's talking to another customer. He looks like, oh, he's a celebrity. Okay, cool. All right, so Rowan, you better get over to that cat and take care of him because the poor thing is sick. Okay, this is interesting. An investment opportunity. A mysterious person reaches out, wanting to make a large investment into Rowan's small business. No strings attached. Accept the money? Huh. Well, you know what? Nothing is free. And whenever something is free, it always comes with, you know, what's the catch? So I'm going to say reject. So we're going to reject that and stay on the dreamer line. Oh my god, this poor cat. They better do something for this poor cat. He's throwing up all over the place and he's making the shop disgusting. Oh my god. You better get over here. Yeah, mop that up at least. Come on. Oh, that. I hope he doesn't vomit somewhere else. Ugh, that's the worst when cats are sick and they vomit everywhere. Oh my god. Let me know if you have a vomit machine at home. How often do they vomit in your house? And if they do, what do you do about it? Okay, so poor guy. Oh my god, poor Taz. Look at him. And he's laying in his own vomit. That is disgusting. Oh my god. Crazy cat. And Rowan just is like, yeah, you better ask the cat what's wrong. Meanwhile, the customers are like, yeah, there's vomit on the floor. And the cat's going to go vomit somewhere else. Oh no. And they're just like, yeah, do you see all this vomit on the floor? Yeah, what a business, right? Yeah, it's disgusting. Okay, so she's going to give him a vet treat. By the way, here's an interesting tip. When you have a sick animal and you have the cats and dogs expansion pack, you can go to the vet clinic and buy wellness treats instead of booking an appointment with the vet. You can buy like 10 of them, and every time your cat or dog gets sick, you can give them the wellness treat. It will automatically make them feel better, so you don't have to spend time at the vet's office. I do this all the time. You can also do this by going to bb.show hidden objects, and then you can search under wellness treat. What I usually do is I filter by expansion pack, so I'll turn it on just for cats and dogs, and I'll search wellness treat, and I'll buy a couple of them, and it's the same cost, $50, and then you just put them in your inventory, use them whenever you need to. So Rowan's going to come over to little Taz here, finally, and go ahead and give him a treat. There you go. Good. And it knocks him right out. Oh, boy. Also, I want to point out that the class is almost over, and we have gotten to the gold level. And we're also just checking on our other cats, making sure they're okay. Hayden looks like he just came home from work. So he's just going to come over here and say hi to the cats and pet them and say, hey guys, how are you? And he's also going to look through some mail and see if he's gotten any coupons in the junk mail, which I really like. If you sort your junk mail, you'll come up with a coupon that gives you 75% off. And when you order things on the computer, you'll be able to get things 75% off, which is really cool. And she has gotten a gold medal in the hobby class. So that is great. Her customers, except for this guy, is all pissed off. I think he's going to break the toilet. And we will see what happens next. She's close to closing down for the day. I have a good feeling she's going to break to the 4th level. Let's see what's happening. She's doing a lot of business interactions, so this is helping her a lot. But can we get to the 4th level? I think we are super close. And I just noticed this, but this is how nice of a husband Hayden is. He comes home from his regular job, and he decides to teach a class in gemology at Rowan's business. Talk about a really good support system. That's wonderful. You know, when you have a spouse that stands behind you in your business, that's an important thing. I know my husband is totally behind me in everything I do. So I hope that if you have a similar situation, that your partner is behind you 100%, whether that is a husband, a wife, or significant other. Okay, so Hayden is teaching the class over here. He has the In the Zone Mastery perk, which I really like, and I will show you why I really like this. Because needs are not a problem. Automatically, when you have the In the Zone Mastery perk, it will fulfill all your needs at one time. Now, this is a problem if you want your Sims to go to bed. Of course, you could always choose them to sleep. But for things that they're working on that you want them to concentrate in, this is great because it automatically fulfills their needs and they can just keep going all night if they want to. So that is really fantastic. So everyone seems to be dialed into Hayden's class and having a great time. And it's late. It's 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Yeah, you should shut down this business. You've been open for most of the day now. All right, so let's see what happens next. All right, so Hayden's lecture seemed to go very well. And looks like Rowan is just about ready to shut down the business. Yep, she's shutting down the business. So, because she's in bed already. And we have made $2,000 today, not bad. And we've gotten up to the fourth level. So we've made it to the fourth level, which is community staple. Let's check this out. Let's see what we're getting for the fourth level. All right. Okay, so Rowan has reached community staple, the fourth level of the small business perks. What is she going to get? She could invest in Simacoin, which is nice. But what is this? Customer Appreciation Day. I kind of like that. That looks really good. And muscle memory. This is also a skill mastery perk, by the way, if you get muscle memory, which is pretty cool. You can build muscle by using mental activities, which I kind of like. And this fire starter over there. White collar robbery. And sway to buy. Sway to buy is actually a really good perk on the schemer track. So I think this is something that we are going to get. And she is going to get Customer Appreciation Day. She likes that. And also we're going to do, what else? We're not, Simacoin? I'm not so sure about that one. Maybe, because you know what? We make a lot of money as it is. And we're close to making $2 million right now. So I think we're going to do sway to buy. And I think we're going to use the last one. What are you going to do? Leave a tip? Going viral? Muscle memory? Yeah, leave a tip. That sounds good. All right, so that is the 3 points that Rowan has spent. So apparently you get up to community staple, you get 3 points. I'm not sure if that's true. I don't know if she had an extra point left over. She might have. But 3 points, if that's the case, I like that. That's a pretty good payoff. That means you're really close to hitting the top tier. All right, so that's going to do it for this episode of Yes, We're Open. So far, so good. I'm leaning towards a grand slam on businesses and hobbies. Really, big time. But I still want to get to the 5th level to see what that's going to give me. And I'm trying not to watch anyone else's videos on businesses and hobbies because I want to be surprised for myself. So on the next video, we're really going to put the pedal to the metal, try to get to that 5th level. And then once I do, I'm going to give you my review of businesses and hobbies. So that's going to do it for this episode of Yes, We're Open. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Remember, like, share, subscribe, and always click notifications so you know when the next episode is coming out. I'll see you on the next video. Big shout out to my Patreon supporters, especially Just a Mom That Sims. Check out her videos. They are awesome. And if you want to see any of my other content, including my newest series, A Young Widow's Journey, go ahead and click the link at the end of this video. See you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.